I am delighted that the Foreign Policy Association is recognizing a very important new talent in the New York City business and finance community. Peter Henry is the youngest dean in the history of the NYU Stern School of Business. He will be a major force in the years to come in the education of our business leaders in shaping not just their skills but also their values and professionalism. He is the dean and also the William R. Berkeley Professor of Economics and Finance. Bill Berkeley is here tonight, and he was involved. He chaired the committee that identified Peter as the new dean and helped in a major way to recruit him to come. So I think we need to thank him for helping bring this appointment and congratulate him. He's the incoming chairman of the NYU Board of Trustees. Bill, where are you? Would you stand? Let people recognize you. Dean Henry has been an academic star since early in his career. I know this is in the program, but it's worth going through it in a slightly different way. He was born in Jamaica, but raised in the U.S. He was first a holder of a Moorhead Scholarship at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Those of you who have been getting your kids and grandchildren into colleges probably know about that scholarship. It's probably the most prestigious in the U.S. By the way, he was a two-sport scholar athlete. He describes, I think modestly, that he was a reserve wide receiver on one of the best Division I football teams in the country. That reserve is modest. I think we're probably fortunate that he wasn't the first person out there to get smashed and clobbered by opposing teams, but he's in good shape. But this was interesting to me. He was also a finalist in the campus-wide. Campus-wide is significant because it includes the guys on the first team in basketball in the campus-wide slam dunk contest. Now, Peter is tall, but I wouldn't have guessed that he could slam dunk. He's not that tall, and he was competing against 7-footers who would have been on the team. With a Phi Beta Kappa key as a real scholar athlete, he went on to Oxford as a Rhodes, where he was also Oxford Full Blue in basketball. Now, I have no idea what Oxford Full Blue means, but I think he was probably a real star in basketball with his English friends. He also, while he was there, earned a BA in mathematics. His economic education and preparation for NYU included an MIT PhD and a stellar record as a professor at Stanford, where he held a named professorship very early in his career. He's an expert in the economics of international development. Somehow, while here in his first hectic years as the dean, he finished and published an important book, Turnaround: Third World Lessons for First World Growth. This was a real different slant towards the idea of what causes growth in economies. His analysis is rooted in his Jamaica heritage and long interest in emerging markets and what we can learn in developed markets from the progress of emerging markets. He's been an advisor to governments since his graduate school days. While he was at MIT, he was already advising the Jamaican financial people, all areas of the U.S. government, including being a principal advisor to President Obama, and especially to the International Monetary Fund, where he is able to deal with a lot of the extremely difficult problems they have. He's a wonderful, warm, and supportive presence on the NYU campus. He seems to know and like everyone, and everyone likes him. I think New York City is remarkably blessed to have attracted this exciting young dean to lead a school so important to the city. His expertise and contributions in international economics make him an ideal person for the Foreign Policy Association to honor. Please welcome Peter Henry, wherever he is.